Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is a much anticipated video. It is of course my Lush Valentine's Day haul. This is the collection I look forward to the most every single year without fail. Sure, Christmas is fine, Easter's good, and Mother's Day's alright, and Father's Day, meh, could take it or leave it, but Valentine's Day is where all my favourite scents usually come into play. So those lovely floral scents and the more citrusy ones. To be fair, this Christmas did have some really good scents, but it's Valentine's Day that I am most excited about. So here it is. Here is my big bag of Valentine's Day goodies that I'm going to open up and share with you today. So let's just dive in. I just too excited. Something quite different this year. It is a wash card. Yes, this is the Kiss Me Quick wash card. We did have it last year, scented in the 29.5 Street fragrance, but they've created a brand new fragrance for it this year. And I quite like it actually. I believe it's mimosa and clove oil. But it's a sweet floral but with like a spicy kick to it. And the shape's just fun. Smells so sexy and so good. So essentially the way you can use one of these is you can use it just as a whole, or you can just rip a bit off, which is what I tend to do. I tend to rip a bit off, put it to one side, and then lather it up and use it to wash my body and my hair. So essentially this is great to carry with you on a hot date. I have a friend of mine who actually keeps one in her purse when she's out clubbing. Very useful thing to have. It makes sense to then move on to something that is anticipated every single year. And it is, of course, the Unicorn Horn Bubble Bar. We've had it for the past few years. It's been scented pretty much the same with lavender, neroli and ylang-ylang. But its appearance often changes. Sometimes it's shorter, sometimes it's wider, sometimes it's taller, sometimes it's more pastel, sometimes it's more coloured, sometimes it's got extra stars in it. But let's see what it looks like this year. And here he is. He doesn't have any blue on him this year. You can see that he's very shimmery. Lots of lovely sheen there. Yep, definitely lavender, neroli and ylang-ylang. This is the first time I've actually smelt this year outside of work. And I'm loving it. I'm liking it more out of the shop than I am in, if I'm completely honest. Of course, I've got to do my selfie. My unicorn look. Do I look sexy? Am I a unicorn? Yay. I don't know, but now I've probably got glitter all over my forehead. But we won't talk about that. Aha, a bath bomb. And this one is actually new for this year, and it's the very anticipated Love Boat. So regardless of whether you are in a brand new relationship or you just want to push the boat out this Valentine's Day, all aboard the Love Boat. Enough room for two. And it does smell like Love Heart Sweets. So if you are in the UK, you will know that there are these sort of sherbety sweets called Love Hearts that are little round things with like messages or like quotes or comments like sort of inscribed on them. And they're sort of very, yeah, sherbety, citrusy, candy sweet. And this is the candy sweet I can get on board with. A lot of people will know that it takes a lot for me to love very bubblegummy sweet scents, but sort of more citrusy candy scents I am crazy about. So you can see here as well that they've put so much detail into this. There's even a little door there. Obviously the love heart here. If you look at the bottom of the hull, look at that. Those little candy hearts. Fantastic. Oh, this is a new one for this year. We bring out at least one soap every year, and Lush haven't failed this time. They've brought out a brand new soap called Tunnel of Love. I believe it's the first soap that does not use SLS or so. I'll put the thing in the whatever that means there, which is essentially a foaming agent that a lot of people have been having concerns about lately. So Lush have been trying to figure out a way of not having the foaming agent in this soap, and they have delivered. This is a very deeply cleansing soap. It actually has kaolin in there, which is often found in our clay face masks. But yes, I always feel squeaky clean after working with this in the shop. And here it is. This bit, oh, because it was pre-wrapped when I bought it, which is actually a bit annoying because it means you can't really see that as well, but there is supposed to be a white heart in here. I'll show you this side, there we go. That's slightly more squidgy on the inside. And again, it smells like love hearts. So you've got a lovely coconut centre, which is essentially your sort of your foaming slash sort of cream element to it that gives you the lather. Whilst obviously the rock hard soap centre is what's going to obviously be full of that beautiful kaolin and just lovely deep scrubby stuff. Smells like you could eat it. Don't do that though. Don't do that. Our first new bubble bar. This is actually, I think, my favourite thing in the entire Valentine's Day range. It smells incredible. And I mean, look how beautiful this is. This is the Whole Lotta Love Bubble Rune. So there is beautiful sheer butter here that's actually going to be really moisturising. If you miss Fizz Banger, the bath bomb that very recently took a journey to the great Lush store in the sky, or how we say it in the real world, been discontinued, it has the Fizz Banger scent. It's mouth-wateringly good, and it's really, really creamy as well, just as what you'd expect from a bubble rune, really. So here are two products. I'm going to show you these side by side, simply because they are pretty much from the same range and they are returning products. It is the Kiss Lip Scrub and the Kiss Lip Gloss. I have to say that the lip gloss is pretty good this year. You could use it as a highlight if you're so into that, because it has actually got, if you can see there, a lovely pink sheen to it, which would make a really pretty blush or a pretty highlight, as well as a lip gloss. I mean, I don't normally wear lip gloss, but this one wears very much like a more shimmery lip balm. So it's got jojoba oil in there, which is of course very moisturising for the lip. You've then got the Kiss Lip Scrub, which has a salt and sugar scrubby base. Once again, they've popped the cute little love hearts inside there. Look how adorable that is. And it just tastes sweet with a little bit of a salty kick, which is quite nice. So a lot of people may have noticed that Prince Charming hasn't made a comeback this year. I'm pleased about this. Prince Charming, to be honest, was not my favourite, and that's a pretty controversial opinion for me to have as a Lushie, but you know, what we've got instead I think is so much better. And it is, of course, a naked shower cream, scented with the Tender is the Night Massage Bar scent, so jasmine and lang lang. Beautiful and seductive and very creamy and very moisturising. This is absolutely perfect to use before a first date, or even if you just want to spice things up before just a normal meal with a loved one, really. It's very heady, but not in a in-your-face like lust fragrance kind of way. The Lang Lang sort of elevates it from sort of busty showgirl to refined Hollywood starlet. I love it. The other new bubble bar this year, which I'm growing more and more enamoured with, and it has a bit of a mouthful of a name for what it is. Meet Heart of Enlightened Expectation. A lot of people think it looks like carrot cake, and I agree. I'm not quite sure that was the look they were aiming for, but that's kind of what we've got. So here it is. So it's a bubble bar like any other, scented with geranium and jasmine, so it's a really floral one, this one. But it also has a bath melt on top, which is the icing element. So again, the Lush must be thinking about decadence and luxury and feeling pampered this Valentine's Day. And this is definitely going to fit the bill. I'm probably actually going to use it on Valentine's Day. I haven't quite decided yet. Ooh, this one's become quite a cult one this year, and it is the Cherryish Body Scrub. If you loved Scrubby, you're going to be in for an absolute treat. Here he is. So, he smells like the chocolates you can get sometimes at this time of year. You've actually got dried cherries in here. I believe vegan white chocolate as well as those classic moo moo butters and cocoa and sheer as well. And the exfoliant in here is, of course, cherry stones or cherry pits if you're in the States. I'm hearing rumours that they're going to be keeping Cherryish as a permanent part of our range. I'll let you know either in a last week or in the description below whether that does become the case. I'm waiting to hear back from Lush HQ on their Instagram. So fingers crossed, because I do really like this one. This is actually something that would turn me into a Lush body butter user, because I've never been interested in them before until Cherryish. So it just smells delicious. Another returning product. This one I think last year stayed for Mother's Day as well, so I'm hoping that happens this year as well, because this is incredible. And it is the Rose Bombshell Ballistic. It smells exactly like rose jam with geranium and rose. And it is a returning product, as I've said before. What's beautiful about this one is that you've got Kenyan yellow rose petals in here. We actually are getting them from reject from the floral industry, so we're actually preventing wastage. And we are paying a lovely village of ladies in Kenya to actually pluck the rose petals and dry them out for us for a fair wage as well. In Kenya, and I believe in the language of flowers as well, yellow roses symbolise loyalty and friendship. So Rose Bombshell is a beautiful one, not just for a lover, but for a friend as well. Or just for yourself. This is the last bath bomb, and it is a returning product from the permanent range that's had a bit of a facelift. Meet Tisty Tosty. I've missed Tisty Tosty so much. They withdrew it from sale, I think, last year. It's got beautiful orris root and Sicilian lemon oil, as well as that classic rose, with 7 rosebuds to symbolise the love spell that this bath bomb is inspired by. I'll put in information about that in the description below. But she used to be completely white. As you can see, they've taken most of the white away and made her mostly pink. I'm growing to appreciate that, but I'm a bit of a Lush purist. I wish they'd kept her white. The only way you can get a white Tisty Tosty now is if you buy the Rosy gift set, which I'll probably buy for myself at some point. Not gonna lie, it's a good gift set. So now the final product that I've got here is actually a brand new one, and it is a massage bar. Now, I've never expressed how much I love massage bars to you guys before, but I'm gonna tell you now, I freaking love massage bars. And this one is absolutely brilliant. It is called Melt My Heart, and here he is. If you are an absolute Lushy, you'll recognise the fragrance from the Jungle Solid hair conditioner of all places. But that makes it a really lovely gender neutral product, which means that men and women and others can enjoy it without feeling like it's too feminine a product or too masculine a product. It's got beautiful cypress oil in there, which is not just good as a grounding fragrance, but it's also beautiful for really achy, sore muscles. I've used this in work, like demoing on customers, and it is hitting all the right spots as well. It's got dried rose petals in there because you've got to have some rose in there. Come on, it's a Valentine's Day product. But it's just a really subtle one, and I'm growing to love it more and more. So, all that's left to do now is quickly show off my gorgeous little knot wrap. You may recognise it for the wrapping paper of the Love Box gift set this year. It's just the cutest little thing. It's a tiny little knot wrap, so nice enough to just wrap around my neck like an air hostess or a cowgirl, or just a pin-up in general. It's just really little and it's really, really cute. I'm going to quickly show you before I end the video. There we go. Gorgeous, right? So, my overall opinion on the Valentine's Day range is that it's absolutely fantastic, and I'm so excited for this year because it's just going to be a beautiful one for everyone, regardless of whether you're in a relationship or you're looking for love or you just need to give yourself a little bit of pampering and self-love this year. I love that Lush has covered all those bases so that there is literally something for everyone. Yeah, and I guess that's all I've really got to say about it when it comes to that kind of aspect. I do wish there was a bit more shower and maybe one or two other newer bath bombs, and that there was a bit more excitement in the scent range, like maybe other floral patterns could have been explored that haven't been done before. Violet, please, more violet, please, Lush, thanking you very muchingly. Maybe that'll be in the Mother's Day range, who knows? Before I forget as well, if you are a vegan, you are very much in luck this year. Everything in the range is vegan, and I think only 2 products in the range this year are completely clothed. Everything else is butt naked as well, which is a really exciting renovation to see from Lush as well. We're committing to making sure that everyone can enjoy the products, and that we are reducing the amount of packaging that we're seeing in our products, which is fantastic as well. So yes, if you've liked what you've seen, please like, comment and subscribe. What's your favourite thing in the Valentine's Day range this year? What are your feelings about the lack of Prince Charming or certain other products that you might have been waiting for this year but didn't come about? What do you think of the new unicorn horn? Let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!